One great thing about green screen videos is that you always know when they're done. The worst thing is that no one knows how to get to that point. So in the last 3 videos on green screen, we've looked at how to get you right up to the edge of perfection. Today we finish the job. This is how you complete an awesome green screen video, even if things haven't gone perfectly. Have you ever felt that doing green screen should be more scientific? Maybe like flying. Turn the yoke and the plane turns, yank it back and it climbs, put them together in a certain way and you get a perfect landing. So if you shoot your video footage the same way every time and edit the same way every time, you'll get the same result every time. But can you do that? I can't. And I've been doing green screen professionally for 15 years. Because like in flying, where no 2 days are the same up there, no 2 days are the same standing here in the light. So maybe twice in a row you'll nail it. You can get close though, and you can get close enough that no one will notice the flaws except you. And that's okay. It keeps you humble. But you still need to get great results. So I've developed a sequence that gets you to near perfection every time you use it. It has 4 points, like a 4-leaf clover, because if you use it, you're going to get lucky. Here are the leaves: double system lighting, scrubbing out the collar, cleaning up the skin tone, and spanksing up the background. I demonstrated the first step in this video on how to do double system lighting. It comes with a little ebook on the equipment and lighting ratios and distances to use. In this video, we looked at step 2, scrubbing out the collar, or how to remove the green fringe from your subject. In this video, we did step 3, cleaning up the skin tone, giving you back a human complexion when the system was trying ever so hard to make it look green. And that's the proper order in which to watch those 3 videos and practice doing what's in them. So what's next? Well, we take the footage we've put through steps 1 through 3 and put it through the 4th and final step, spanksing up the background. I call it this because no matter how good your green screen is, it's more than likely it won't be 101% perfect. So this is like a little hack to get us the rest of the way. We're making you look better than the plugin left you by disguising some of the imperfections that would otherwise be distracting when you're dealing with these kinds of special effects. Spanks. Let's go to the screen. So here we are in Final Cut, and we've got a piece of footage here shot against a green screen, which, we hope is evenly shot according to the other 3 videos. So hopefully we've taken care of all the other problems until we get to this one, where we're going to, hopefully fix the rest of them. Doesn't look like there's any problems now, but there are about to be. Oh my goodness, looks like I'm pretty worked up about something. Okay, what happens now if we cut the key out using Final Cut Pro's native keyer and put it against a white background? We're about to find out. Look at that. Jaggies in the hair. Now, around the jacket, we're not seeing any objectionable lines or colors or anything. That tells us we're pretty good with a white background, except for the hair. Not good. So these days, I've been using a different keyer called the Hawaii keyer. I'll show you what it does. It makes things look obviously more natural. But what happens if we put this against a black background? Remember, the purpose of this exercise is to see whether changing the background can help us eliminate certain problems. So we go to a black background. Now, looking around the jacket, we see there's nothing there except a kind of a nice line of the backlight, which is something we do like. But look up in the hair again. Plenty of jaggies and plenty of sizzling. What happens if we change to the Hawaii keyer? Well, we seem to have lost all the jaggies and most of the sizzling. But can we do better? What if we go to a 50% grayscale background? Now, evidently the jacket looks fine, and using Final Cut Pro's keyer, the jaggies are gone, and it appears so is most of the sizzling. But what if we use the Hawaii keyer? Well, not only are there no jaggies and no sizzling, but the hair just looks more natural to me. So what if we take this 50% grayscale and apply it to an actual scene behind the subject? Oh, there we go. Now here's Final Cut Pro's keyer again, and we see, the jaggies have come back, and so has the sizzling. And that's because the background around the hair is not exactly 50%, and so maybe we need to do some more work on that, or maybe we can just apply the Hawaii keyer and be done with it. Now, what if we try a different background? Here is a much lighter background, apparently, because it's kind of making Final Cut Pro's keyer pretty nervous. Jaggies and sizzling. So let's try the Hawaii keyer. Okay, that got rid of the jaggies, and it also seems to have gotten rid of the sizzling. And the reason for this is that the background itself is not pure white. And down here, we didn't have a problem with black. If we look back here, we didn't really have a problem with black. So when we transfer that black over to this, again, we still don't have a problem, and we don't have a problem with the white either. So that tells us that if we use kind of a 50% gray, value here in the luminance, then we're probably going to be okay as long as we've lit it well and gone through steps 2 and 3 of the 4-leaf clover. But what happens if we have a much lighter wardrobe? Whoa. Okay, again, the background seems to have been lit the same way, but as I said before, that's no guarantee that it's going to work exactly the same way. So we cut the key with the Final Cut Pro keyer, put the white background behind it, and what happens? We get some sizzling, and that seems to be it. So the Hawaii keyer, what happens there? Not a whole lot different. See, it's not always going to work the same way. Different day, different lighting. Try the black background. Again, there's no objectionable line around the jacket, the light jacket. And using Final Cut Pro's keyer, it's not too bad. And using the Hawaii keyer, it's a little better. But if we go with the grayscale, we don't have any objectionable line around the jacket with Final Cut Pro, and the hair isn't too bad. And if we go with Hawaii, it looks even better. Transferring that to a background, Final Cut Pro, not too bad. Hawaii keyer, even better. And a different background with similar values that looks lighter, not too bad with Final Cut Pro, and not too bad with the Hawaii keyer. So, to sum up, whether you're wearing dark or light clothing, it seems that the better choice all around is to let your backgrounds fall into the 50% gray zone. That way, you should be able to hide any imperfections created by either darker or lighter wardrobe choices or any color hair. In other words, by spanksing up the background. I believe that if you follow the instructions in the 3 previous videos, as well as you can, with the best camera you can afford, then apply the exact finishing up procedure demonstrated in this one, your green screen videos will actually reveal your authority without adding any distractions. You can do this. You'll be amazed at how much your videos will start holding people's attention. And if you're looking for a way to make them even more valuable and attractive, you can go to the website and pick up over a dozen helpful resources with my compliments, including a full course on shooting and editing, a unique approach to reading the teleprompter, and several other ways to make your value proposition more compelling and your scripting simpler and more effective. I hope you've enjoyed this extended series on green screen. Let me know if there's more you'd like to see covered. And we'll see you next time on The Visible Authority.